Thanks for being here. What a wonderful day, good turnout. Thanks, a beautiful sunshiny day. We decided to come inside though, and for this wonderful announcement. It's really exciting to be here with you and see everyone here to join us. I'm Steve Rner, Chief Operating Officer of Carilion Clinic. Thank you for joining us for this special announcement. I think you're going to find this big news really exciting and something that we've worked hard to pull off. Karelian is fortunate to have wonderful partners in being able to make this announcement today. Just want to recognize a few people really quick. Phil North, Chairman of the Board of Supervisors, and Dan O'Donnell. I saw you, Dan. There's Dan. Thanks for being here today, and the rest of the Board of Supervisors. Also, we have members of the Carilion Clinic Board of Directors, as well as the Carilion Medical Center Board of Directors. Thank you for being here. Special thanks also to John Abernathy and his colleagues at Blackwater Resources, the owners of Tanglewood Mall. So in recent months, there's been lots of talk about expansion and innovation in the Roanoke Innovation Corridor, which isn't so much a place as it is really an economic ecosystem that will grow our life sciences sector and help boost the entire region. I think that today's announcement is really going to be a big boost and extend that momentum here to Roanoke County. One of the ways to improve the health of the community is to improve the health of the economy. And I'm excited to see the growth that is bound to occur here at Tanglewood Mall in the coming months and years. Now, on to the announcement. Who's ready for the announcement? All right, that's what I like to hear. So, without stealing any of her thunder, I'd like to introduce you to Dr. Kimberly Dunsmore, Chair of Pediatrics for Carilion Children, to talk about what we're planning to do here at Tanglewood Mall. Dr. Dunsmore.
Thank you, Steve. I am so excited to be here. I can't stop smiling. So bear with me as I tell you about this announcement. Today is about advancing the health care of some of the most important people in our region, our children. And I am thrilled to announce a new Carilion Children's facility that will consolidate our many pediatric and adolescent specialty clinics that have grown over the past decade. This new space will become home to our outpatient services for Carilion Children's. You may not know this, but we now have more than a dozen pediatric specialties, and these include orthopedics, allergy and immunology, cardiology, dentistry, endocrinology, gastroenterology, hematology and oncology, neurology, surgeries, child development, behavioral health, adolescent medicine, and pediatric and adolescent gynecology. You do not have to travel to find the best care for your kids. We at Carilion are always looking to make our services more convenient for our patients. And here at Tanglewood, we found an excellent opportunity to do just that. Tanglewood Mall is one of the best places we could operate. It is centrally located for many of our patients. And as you can see, well, not here, but out there, there's plenty of parking. Anytime anyone says it's at Tanglewood Mall, nearly everyone in the Roanoke Valley will know where that is. This is going to make it easier for our patients and their families to access health care, which is always our top priority. Many of our pediatric patients see more than one specialist, and this, having all of the specialists in one place, will in essence offer a one-stop shop for quality pediatric care. We're still in the early stages of this project and have not yet made final decisions on which Carilion Children's practices will move into this space. Ultimately, the practices that do move here will use the centralized location to improve coordination throughout the clinics. There is also the potential to house other clinical services in addition to children's in the future, so stay tuned. To give you a better picture of this project scope, we have leased about 150,000 square feet of space in the mall, and we are planning on an extensive renovation. The majority of the space will be used for Carilion Children's. Construction is going to start in the winter, and we hope to have this new Carilion Children's location up and running in 18 to 24 months. This facility will set the stage as pediatric care in our region continues to transform and grow. Our goal, however, remains the same: to provide specialized care close to home for the children in our community who depend on it. This couldn't have been done without the partnerships that we've had in the community. from the county and Tanglewood officials to the hardworking clinicians and staff in Pediatrics. Thank you all for your support and your efforts. The mission of Carilion Children is to improve the health of all kids, and this will allow us the opportunity to do just that. It's an exciting time to be a part of Carilion and to be a part of the Roanoke and Roanoke Valley community, and I couldn't be more thrilled to be involved in this innovative approach to care. And now I'd like to hand the mic over to John Abernathy, President of Blackwater Resources. Thank you so much for coming to celebrate with us today.
Thank you. I tell you, I'm humbled a little bit to be here by seeing all the community here from Carilion, from the county to individuals in the community. Very, very humbling to be here. Thank you all for letting us, as the owners of Tanglewood, be a part of this. We purchased this property about 3 years ago, and as we came in, we decided we wanted to change it from a retail property to a mixed-use property. We looked around Roanoke, and Carilion may not know this, but we identified them as our number one target of how do we get them in this location. I called Curtis Mills, and it's been a 3-year journey of talking, and certainly I have to thank Curtis for all his efforts that he made here. I know there were a lot of people on Carilion's side behind the scenes and making decisions and having their own ideas, but we wouldn't be here without them. I'm from Birmingham, and we are a medical community in Birmingham, and we pride ourselves on that. And I will tell you, from an outsider looking in, you're very lucky to have Carilion in this community. And we couldn't be more excited about them deciding to come here, making the investment that they're going to make in the construction, employee base. This is very exciting for the community. When you look at the space that they're going to take here, the old JCPenney space, from a location, visibility, access, and they mentioned parking standpoint, this is a pretty unique spot. Birmingham's very much like Roanoke. It's very hilly with a lot of topography, and this is just a very unique location to be able to have what they've just announced here next to retail stores, next to a grocery store in Kroger, next to a theater in AMC. When you talk about mixed-use centers in today's world, that's what you hear: grocery, entertainment, medical. That's what employee base, and that's what Carilion's doing today by this announcement. I want to thank our staff here who does a great job. Rajul Shukla, saw him here, who keeps this place pristine, and you all know that. They do a wonderful job. You're going to see a lot of changes here. They've already come in and put LED across the entire parking lot. You're going to see some new pylon signs going up. And most importantly, around this announcement, you're going to see some additional changes aesthetically, and then what we all want: more stores, more restaurants, more places that will fit well with this use. So from our standpoint, we thank you, Trillian, for the decision, and we're excited to be a part. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I am Phil North, Chairman of the Roanoke County Board of Supervisors. Also here today are my fellow board members, Vice Chair Martha Hooker, David Radford, and Jason Peters, County Administrator Dan O'Donnell, and Assistant County Administrators Richard K. Wood and Rebecca Owens, followed by Jill Loop, our Director of Economic Development, and Philip Thompson, Acting Director of Community Development, Tarek Monnier, Acting Director of Development, as well as Kevin Hutchins, Treasurer for Roanoke County. A few other folks here I'd like to recognize are Beth Dowdy of the Roanoke Regional Partnership, along with Landon Howard of Visit Virginia's Blue Ridge. And also some members of the Roanoke County Economic Development Authority: Steve Musselwhite, Max Bayer, Sonny Shaw, and Steve Anderson. I couldn't be more pleased to be standing in front of you today here at Tanglewood Mall to celebrate this exciting announcement. We commend the leadership of Nancy Agee and the Carilion Clinic team of professionals for making this possible and for recognizing the benefits of their investment at Tanglewood Mall. And thank you also to John Abernathy of Blackwater Resources and owner of Tanglewood Mall, for the vision of a revitalized mall with a focus on high-quality development opportunities. 419 has long been a major roadway in Roanoke County, with Tanglewood Mall serving as its focal point. For more than 45 years, the mall has seen its share of changes, but has always remained a prime location with deep roots in our local economy and culture. This is our center of commerce and a key economic driver to the community. Repurposing this space with such a high-quality use is ideal for Roanoke County. The addition of Carilion Clinic to the 419 footprint brings a significant investment and numerous high-wage skilled positions to the Cave Spring area. The economic impact of this project will be realized over the next several decades. As it has been said before, build it and they will come. Put another way, redevelop it, and spin-off business developments are sure to come in the future in this area. Carilion's investment in Tanglewood aligns with the county's strategy to reimagine 419 corridor by focusing on the redevelopment of the catalyst sites, leveraging transportation improvements, enhancing broadband connections, and the quality of life, while supporting community health and well-being. And we are directing our resources to prepare for this transformation with the nearly $30 million in transportation improvements underway in this area over the next 5 years. I am confident that today's announcement will bring new momentum to revitalize this area, including connections to the Virginia Tech Karelian campus and some of Roanoke's most desirable residential neighborhoods and village centers. This renewed energy is welcomed as we promote the 419 area for new investment opportunities. On behalf of Roanoke County, thanks again to Nancy Agee for your vision and your leadership and for being a valuable partner to Roanoke County. It is indeed an exciting time to be living and working in this region. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Phil, for such kind comments. I'm sitting there thinking about this, and I'm remembering as a girl, so I went to Cave Spring High School. Steve's kids go to Hidden Valley. As a girl, my dad used to take my brother and me to visit our grandmother who lived out in Franklin County. And this was a little 2-lane road that hardly anybody took because there was nothing on it, and it wasn't exactly a road that anybody traveled. And just look what's happened in that time. And just imagine what's going to happen going forward. So thank you all for being here. You know, we've been thinking of dozens of people, but when I walked in, I saw a bunch of nurses. I saw people who actually care for children, and they're all around. Let's give them a cheer. Good job, guys. I know they're so excited about this, and nobody's going to want to wait 18 to 24 months, so we're going to really push hard to get in here as fast as we can. But we're incredibly excited about bringing all the specialty services that we can under one roof. We've been talking about this for a while, and with Dr. Dunsmore's leadership and Sheila Sloanum and so many others, Steve, thank you for your leadership, we're going to make this happen. So what's that mean? What are we going to do? Well, we're going to transform this into something that's way cool, not like anything you've seen before. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good care. And we're going to spend about $30 million doing it, so it better be good, right? This is part of the $1 billion that we announced a few weeks ago in terms of capital improvements for this region. So, thanks to our partners, thanks to our staff who want to make this happen. I am really excited about this, and the most important thing we can do is bring our kids up because they're going to do the ground baking. So stay tuned. This is the first announcement. It's not the last. But as our children all grab a shovel, everybody grab a shovel? Our children's kids? 1, 2,